It's the Ty and Matt Show with Matt and Ty.
And we're back, folks. We're doing it again.
Yeah, like clockwork.
We can't say like clockwork again.
Do I say that every time? I think I do say that every time.
I know. The and we're back is fine. That's going to be on the T-shirt.
Do I not? Do I not get catchphrases?
You can. Okay. I knew you were going there. You
yeah.
fucking
right?
hook and mouth right now. You got me. But okay, it'll be a 2-set shirt. It'll be like a his and hers. It'll be and we're back. ... And then the other one will be like clockwork.
I like that. I was going to
tell
ask
them as pairs because that's how you double the money.
That's good. And I was going to ask whose catchphrase goes on the his and whose goes on the hers, but it's 2020, so I don't think we need that kind of thing happening.
Excuse me, I meant the they and thems.
That's right. It's just 2 shirts. You can just put it that way, and you can avoid the whole problem in the first place.
I know. I don't know. I keep I'm making it more complicated. I keep putting more and more pronouns on it, and we'll just shirt.
Yeah, or you could probably. Well, I was gonna say you could put unisex. Is that allowed? I see that on T-shirts.
Yes.
Okay. No, let's just do that.
We can do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
Just
so
2 unisex T-shirts.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really smart to double the money while we're here, because if we just have like one shirt and it's like the front says "and we're back," and then like clockwork, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it doesn't have the same rhythm.
Now let me ask you this. Maybe this is a conversation for off air, but are the 2 shirts like the price for the 2 shirts? Is there any kind of discount for there being 2? Like if they're $10 a piece, is it? It's just $20.
Just no. Yeah.
It's just the price of 2 shirts.
It's a price, but you have to get them as 2. So it's like
yeah.
No,
I think that's fair.
Like the way you order them isn't 2. Like it's like you'll put one in the shopping cart, and then as you're checking out, it's like it runs that like air. It's like a red little bar that pops up. It's like, oops, go back. You made a mistake.
That's right.
And you're missing a shirt, and you have to get the like clockwork shirt as well.
Yes. You only have half a catchphrase worth of T-shirt.
And why are we doing this? Why are we doing this? If you remember, I don't remember the number of the episode, but we did come up with a rule: always podcast in pairs.
Oh yeah. So it's fitting. Like it's almost like there's a second level of meaning to that T-shirt, and those are the best T-shirts.
Yeah,
the ones that you have to explain to people.
Ty and Matt, if you're gonna listen to Ty and Matt, it's a pair thing.
Yeah, it's Ty and Matt.
Yeah, it's you and whoever you're listening.
And it's totally not a scam for us to just double the amount of T-shirts we sell with every purchase. Like that's not.
Literally
that's
not doing that.
No.
I know. I said that almost literally just. Maybe 10 seconds ago, but not,
Well, Ty, just because it's happening doesn't mean that that's why we're doing it. It's not why we're doing it.
Yeah, just relax. Buy the shirts.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing?
Brighten people's days.
Pause this episode. Buy the fucking shirt.
Well,
what do we have
we don't have them. We don't have them up yet. We don't have them up yet, so they can't.
Play the episode and then send us money.
Yeah,
okay?
just send us money. Like if we do shirts at some point, you can buy them then. But in the meantime, just send us money.
I'm a Cash App guy. It's $, Ty Colgate, $. And if you fucking request money from me, I will fly to wherever you live and punch you in the face.
Yeah, that really is bad form.
It's not funny.
No, it's like. Yeah, like I don't like getting those requests because I feel like if I don't pay it fast enough, like someone's gonna just show up and shoot out my kneecaps or hit them with a tire iron.
Last time we did a call to action for money, I swear to God, I throw out the Cash App and I had literally 40 requests, all of them same note, for wasting my time. Different dollar amounts, but same note.
Was it like a progressively increasing rate? Like the more time you wasted, the more it cost you?
I think it probably was kind of like a minute to whatever dollar amount ratio.
Yeah,
I'm not into 4X too much, but yeah. So please stop doing that. Just send the money because I didn't get into podcasting because I care. I don't know where you thought that was. When did you think this was a thing that we were passionate about? It was clearly, it's a cash cow moment. You saw what happened with Joe Rogan?
Yeah. Dude, we're on Spotify.
I want to be Joe Rogan.
Dude,
yeah.
Seriously, how hard is this? Like Spotify, pay up, for God's sake. We're on Spotify right now. Basically, they would just be paying us to do less work, to put the podcast less places. Like, that's fine. Let's do it.
That's it.
We'll drive our traffic to you guys. Let's talk dollars and cents.
I want to be Joe Rogan, guys. Let me fucking talk for what does he do? He like talks for 3 hours. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. Talks for 3 hours about aliens and stuff sometimes. And then, gets paid $100 million. I could do that.
Yeah. I mean, you'd want to be Joe Rogan. You know who you don't want to be right now?
Who's that?
Chris D'Elia.
D'Elia?
Excuse me, D'Elia.
God bless
You know what's so sad? It's even when he's getting canceled, I couldn't figure out the last name. I hear it so much, and I always fuck it up.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know what? Like, he's getting canceled, and, like, I don't, not a secret, I don't like cancel culture. I don't like cancellations at all.
Yeah.
But if those accusations are true, he probably deserves it. And I was a fan.
I mean, even if they're not true, thank God. Like, the less I've said it before, and the less comedians we have, I think the better the world is.
Well, just for
me.
us, yeah, totally.
Yeah, I mean, it's less stage time I have to chase.
Dude, if we were the only comedy podcast in the world, we'd be crushing right now.
We'd be crushing.
But we're not.
I've always said,
way.
if we were going to do let's do socialism in the podcast world, and let's just we'll be like the podcast, whoever, the appointee for whoever figures out the podcasting for this nation.
I like that. So people are assigned podcasts to listen to.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, you guys go to Rogan, you guys go to Call Her Daddy, and then you guys, Ty and Matt. And like that assignment, people are like, yeah, that's good.
Hell yeah. We'll just pick up, wherever Chris D'Elia left off with his audience, we'll pick up there. It'll be like, it's almost, it's still a comedy podcast. You're still getting the ha-has.
Yeah.
You know what you're not getting? The creepy messages on Snapchat or Instagram.
No.
You can send me as much messages as I will never reply to you. I don't know how Chris D'Elia, he loved his audience so much. He got, a little too much.
Yeah.
You'll never get that from me because I fucking hate whoever listens to this podcast.
Yeah.
It's simple. I just want your money.
Pretty much. And you know what, Ty? We're the only podcast that's honest on this front.
I'm so tired. I know everyone's just like they're all pretending. They're like, "Hey, I just want you to listen to me have a conversation."
How narcissistic is that?
You think your conversations are that important?
Ours aren't.
This week,
we're just doing it.
It's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah.
Though I would love to just do Joe Rogan. We literally pour so much into this goddamn podcast, and I'll watch I can't watch the full 3 hours because I have a life, but
Yeah.
I'll watch 10 minutes of a Joe Rogan episode, and it just that's all he's literally. You know how crazy that is?
That's awesome. It really is the dream.
I know. We're going hey, maybe we can come up with a segment thing with the guest, and we're pitching documentaries to Travis, or we look like assholes.
Yeah. Well, look like it and probably are. But yeah, dude, I do the same. I watch those 10-minute clips that they put on YouTube from each episode. And yeah, it looks like the dream. You sit there in front of a brick wall with the American flag behind you, occasionally puff on a stogie with Bill Burr, which sounds awesome.
Yeah.
And let the dough roll in. The do-re-mi.
That's the other. That'll be the socks that we sell for the show. Do re mi. It'll be they go up to your knees and they both say do re mi.
Do re mi. Yeah, I like that.
Oh my god.
Oh, I thought that's what you said.
No.
Oh wow.
Okay, hold on. We'll get Nick to write that down.
You might want to cut that part out because I swear to God, if anyone that listens to this starts selling do re mi socks, I will be very unhappy.
You know what? It's going to be like Joe Rogan.
Joe.
That would be our luck. It's Joe Rogan. Next week it's do re mi.
Oh, that does sound like a company that would advertise on podcasts.
Do re mi socks.
Do re mi socks. Yeah. Are you tired of socks that don't go all the way up to your knees? Try do re mi socks. Use promo code Ty and Matt for 20% off your first pack of do re mi socks.
Oh my god! I'm not going to cut it out because I think we need that pressure to rush out and make those socks as quickly as possible.
That's good. I like that. I like that way of thinking. That's good.
It's called the entrepreneurial.
Sound it out.
Chris D'Elia. All right. Sorry. I got it.
Okay.
I don't know. It just drives me crazy because I'm just tired of I don't want to try anymore. How many times have you been hit with this? You're having a conversation with a friend, hopefully, and they hit you with we should have a podcast.
Mm-hmm. That's how this one started.
Genius.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how they all start.
Oh, that's true.
But that's not
true.
how they all last, okay?
No.
We're lasting.
That's right.
It's not a race. It's a marathon.
Okay.
So Joe Rogan is literally that. Like I'm getting too obsessive. And I don't want to make it seem like I'm against Joe Rogan.
No.
Like,
I like Joe Rogan. I think he's cool.
if you invited me on, I'd do it, Joe.
He could also beat us both up at the same time with very little effort.
Such an intimidating looking man.
He is.
How does he make people laugh? There's something, I don't think I could laugh at a comic that I think would kick my ass if I didn't laugh.
That's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. Just good writing, I guess. I don't know. That's all I can think of. I gave a real answer. I could have come up with a joke there, and I didn't.
That is well, it's an accurate answer.
Thanks.
If anyone wants to take notes on this podcast and comedy, it's just about you can look as intimidating as you want. Neck tattoos, giant muscles.
That was the most intimidating thing you could think of. There was nowhere else for you to go. You're like, neck tattoos. What else is intimidating?
I know in my head I was like, fuck, I'm back of the alleyway now.
Out of
I
ideas.
don't have anywhere to go.
You know what I think one of our problems could be?
What?
We've been trying to court the wrong audience this entire time.
Fuck, I've been worried about that.
Yeah, right. Because we've been trying to cater to adults.
Yeah.
And, I don't know if you guys knew this, talking to the audience now. COVID-19 has affected a lot of people's lives. COVID-19 virus. It's making people cough and things of that nature. And one of the things it did was it made kids not able to go to school.
It sucks.
It is. It's a real shame because I'll tell you, kids love school. They love learning. Education, they love it. But you know what they love more than education? Funducation. When you combine fun and education.
Hell yeah.
And you know what? Ty and I, off the air, decided we're going to take a swing at this.
Yeah, I mean, we put a lot of work in, a lot of market research. I mean, we really kind of wanted to get nuanced with, we know kids, a lot of these public school teachers, they complain about their jobs. They say how hard it is to teach. It's not hard. You just have to make it fun and hip. So we went in with that. We're pretty young guys. We know what's fun and hip for kids. We did a lot of, we did a little thing, okay?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw it out there.
We did.
It's called the Kool Kidz Cast. Kids
Yeah.
with a Z, cool with a K, kids with a K, cast with a C. Don't get carried away.
Very important.
Very important.
There are two letters that make a K sound. You got it. We had to go C at that point. We had two Ks in a row. It had to be a C.
Yeah. So Kool Kidz Cast. This is for what is it? This could be for school boards. This is for parents. If you like what you're hearing, contact us directly on Instagram or Twitter. We will send you the full copy. It's like 9 DVDs?
Well, yeah. See, we didn't. This is kind of inside baseball, but we didn't use any compression on this, so they're massive files. So yeah, while it's only about 25 minutes, it does come on a 9 CD set.
Yes,
and it's very expensive to ship. But and of course, we're not going to foot the bill for that. You will, but it's still very much worth it because it's an investment in your children's future.
And you should care about that because college is over now. So
yeah.
Age range, I would say anywhere between literally right after birth to,
seconds
it's never
after
too late.
death.
Yeah, it's never too late. Every day you should be learning something. So if you guys like what you're hearing, please contact me, Ty Colgate, at Ty Colgate on Twitter, at Ty.Colgate on Instagram. I had to remember there for a second.
Totally.
Where can they find you if they need to reach out?
Yeah, go to Ty first, but if he's absent, perhaps taking a shit. Don't worry, by the way. We can say stuff like that now because it's not the kid. This isn't part of the
we're about to
kid
get
show.
to the kids part.
Yeah. So if Ty's unavailable, you can hit me up at Matt_Regal on the Twitter and the Instagram. Just hit me up.
All right, guys. Without further ado, here is Kool Kidz Cast.
We're taking your kids and teaching them stuff they can never be taught enough. So hop in our van as fast as you can, 'cause we've got candy and knowledge and other cool things. It's the Ty and Matt Show with Matt and Ty. Kool Kidz Cast. Yeah!
Hello? Hello? Are there any cool kids around that want to learn really hip and awesome things? Hello!
Look, Matt, we already have a few cool kids listening.
Oh, I know we do, Ty. I guess I was just hoping to get some kids in the flesh and blood to join us in our Children's Radical Education Experience Patroller. You know, what's the point in having all this candy in this retrofitted van with a state-of-the-art chalkboard and spring mattress?
But Matt, if you just use your imagination, then we already have a van full of kids that are ready to learn and have fun with us.
Imagine what?
Imagination, Matt. It's what all cool kids use to see things in their heads. Every kid has imagination.
But what about two adult men that aren't kids, but just really like kids?
Even them. That's why both kids and adults read books. They can see the characters and stories in their heads and pretend their lives are more interesting than what they actually are.
But I thought only nerds read books.
Usually, yeah, but even cool kids have to read books sometimes.
Like when?
Like when Hollywood fails to make a movie of it.
Oh, I think I get it now.
Well, in case you don't, Matthew, our first class of the Kool Kidz Cast will help because it is English. All right, kids, who's ready to enter the exciting world of Shakespeare?
I know I am, Ty. Hey, let me guess. Is it going to be the iconic classic of Romeo and Juliet?
Nope.
Hamlet?
Even more classic than that one.
Well, then it has to be Macbeth.
Not even close.
Well, then what is it?
The Taming of the Shrew.
Oh, okay. Great.
And guess what? We're going to read the whole thing today.
The whole thing? Today? Isn't that a pretty long play?
Oh, I should have clarified. We're not reading the play. Well, we're going to read the plot summary from SparkNotes.
Okay, if we're reading it from SparkNotes, then couldn't we have picked any Shakespeare play?
Yeah, but this one has great role models for our female listeners.
Right. So, do you want to start reading it, or...?
Yeah, no, definitely. I'll start.
What are you doing?
I'm reading.
Are you going to read it out loud?
No, I was kind of just hoping to read in silence. You know, not really a big Shakespeare guy, to be honest. Just gonna, give it a few minutes of silence and then move on to the next part of our Kool Kidz Cast.
Well, then, how about we just move on?
Oh, we can do that. Yeah, that'd be ideal.
All right, cool kids, we'll be right back.
Sir, our weapons are futile against the communists. We're falling apart out here. Half the platoon is either dead or permanently maimed. The other half have started to pray to any god that will listen. And worse yet, we've run out of ammo. We've resorted to throwing rocks at them now.
Answer me this, Private. What did you and the rest of the men have for breakfast?
Excuse me, sir?
Breakfast, Private. What did you eat?
What we always have. The usual store-bought cereal, sir.
The usual store-bought cereal? Before a big battle? Are you mad, Private? Didn't you learn in basic training that you need a battle-tested cereal that'll never retreat, even in flavor?
How could I forget? But where can we get some now?
Lucky for you, Private, I never go to war without a box of Charlie Foxtrot Charms. You'll never be defeated with great flavors like Agent Orange and Atomic Bomb apples.
Wow! And they're even shaped like grenades and various guns. We'll never have to restock on ammo now.
Or milk, Private, because Charlie Foxtrot Charms are made for war and come with grade A dehydrated milk drink.
I can already feel my bones getting stronger. Sir, what's that envelope in the box?
Oh, this? It's an authentic Dear John letter they reprinted from World War II. That way, your stomach and your brain get full in the morning.
Oh boy, General Crunch, we'll never lose to hunger now. Not with this much firepower.
And not with this much flavor. Remember, kids, Charlie Foxtrot Charms is the only cereal that will give you a fighting chance. Now, go grab Mom's credit card and stockpile now! And the Kool Kidz Cast is back in session. Who's ready to learn some... Who's that?
It looks like an officer. Hold on. Okay, I'll talk to her. Just let me handle this. Hey, officer. What seems to be the problem today?
Sir, can you
Oh,
explain-
sorry. I hate to interrupt you. I know you're just getting started here, but could you say it in the microphone so the people at home can hear you?
Can you explain why you're parked in front of an elementary school with a large white van?
Yes, we can.
So are you...
Oh, remember that microphone thing I just said? Can we do it this time? Here.
So are you going to explain?
Oh, no way. I plead the fifth.
That only works in a criminal court hearing?
She's baiting you, Ty. Don't let her do that.
Sir, I'm gonna ask you to please be silent.
All right, yelling seems a little excessive, officer. Okay? A little too much.
Look, I'm just out here because someone called your van in. If you just move, then we can all be on our way.
Heard your point. Here's my point. We're just out here trying to pick some kids up so we can teach them a lesson or two.
Excuse me?
For our Kool Kidz Cast. What we're doing right now, we're trying to help educate kids. It's a very troubling time for them. We're driving around in our Children's Radical Education Experience Patroller trying to do the Lord's work.
Sir, are you aware that that spells out creep?
C-R-E-P. Okay, well, now I am, officer, so thank you. I'm aware.
Are you guys teachers?
No, we're podcasters.
Please just move the van.
Of course. That's all you had to say. You got it. It's done. Van's not even here anymore. All right, officer. Okay, bye. Rolling it up now.
Is she gone?
Yeah, she's walking back to her car now.
All right. And there's your U.S. government lesson of the day, kids. Always plead the fifth and never talk to the police. They're only here to ruin a good time.
And definitely don't forget to stick around after this sponsored break.
Hey, girls, there's a new toy that you're going to want to add to your dollhouse. She's Debbie. That's right. Debbie is a new doll designed by the brilliant men at Stern Brothers Toys. With Debbie, you can live out all your favorite dreams of becoming a woman. Dreams like cleaning the bathroom, speaking when spoken to, and looking pretty. Debbie is quite the domestic goddess and comes complete with an array of housekeeping accessories like a vacuum cleaner, pots and pans, and tampons. Be sure to complete your collection with other Stern Brothers quality toys like Carl, Debbie's hard-working, bread-winning husband. Have Carl read the paper and drink scotch while Debbie makes dinner and cares for the children. Act out a traditional marriage just the way God intended.
Stern Brothers Toys, Inc. is a subsidiary of the Jesus Christ Church of Latter-day Saints.
Beg your parents to buy you a Debbie today. Hey, Ty, you know what I love?
Derailing podcasts.
No, I'm talking about history.
Oh, yeah, no, history is great. You know, swamp people, ancient aliens, pawn stars.
Well, that's the History Channel. What I'm referring to is history, specifically American history. Ty, let me ask you, what is the most important war in U.S. history?
Well, what's coming to mind, the war on Christmas, you know, with Starbucks and their red non-Christmas cups. It just This makes me so mad.
Okay, then what's the second most important war?
Second most important war has to be the Civil War.
Yes. And what was one of its most important battles?
Gettysburg.
Correct. It was a scary place to be.
It was certainly no drop to Paradise Palms on the old Fortnite map, right, kids?
Yeah, a lot of men were injured or worse during that battle, which meant they needed medical treatment.
So there must have been a lot of boo-boo kissing.
I'm afraid it was a little more serious than that, Ty. One of the most common procedures was amputations. In fact, over the course of the war, over 50,000 amputations were performed.
And this is why I say it, kids. That's why you need to thank the one true God that you still have all your limbs. Now, did they use anesthetic to perform the amputations?
Yep, usually chloroform.
Ah, like what the kidnappers use.
That's the stuff. Then the amputation was done quickly in a circular sawing motion to keep the patient from dying of shock or blood loss.
And how would they let it heal?
Well, if they were short on time, they would use a method called granulation, which is where new capillaries and tissues form over the wound, sort of like a giant scab.
Wow. I hope you kids aren't eating your Charlie Foxtrot charms at the moment. Now, what would they do if they had more time?
I'm glad you asked, Ty. They would use the fish mouth method.
The fish mouth method.
Yes, the fish mouth method. The doctor would cut flaps of skin, which looked like a fish's mouth.
Oh, like the name you just said.
Then they'd sew them together over the wound.
Okay, now that's fascinating and also very gross.
Yes, it is, Ty. Yes, it is. And kids, if you want to see some gross, awesome photos of this sort of thing, go follow us on Instagram at Ty and Matt Show. The Ty and Matt Show with Matt and Ty Kool Kidz Cast is brought to you by stickers. Put them on things. Peel the paint off your parents' car. Eat them. There's a sticker for everyone. Dogs, cats, other animals, and sports. Great for decorating your school books and distracting you from your schoolwork. You can trade them with friends or stick them on the weird kids' clothes when they're not paying attention. Stickers are hours of fun.
This advertisement is brought to you by a joint initiative between the American Association of Sticker Collectors and the National Adhesives Council.
Hey, Ty, what was your favorite subject in school?
Honestly, I hated school.
Okay, well, my favorite subject in school was science. Is there anything more fun than getting hands-on with a nice science experiment?
I mean, I'd say plenty of things, but this is a kids episode.
Yeah, which is why we decided to bring that joy of science to one lucky little listener. That listener is Aiden C. from Winter Springs, Florida.
That it is, Matt. And that's why we sent Aiden a box chock full of fun science supplies. And now we're going to call him up and talk him through an exciting experiment. Won't that be fun?
All right, let's give him a call now.
Hello?
Hi, is Aiden there?
Yeah, may I ask who's calling?
It's Ty and Matt from the Ty and Matt Show. Do you mind just getting Aiden on the phone?
Yeah, we sent him a package of science stuff, and we need him to help us with an experiment to close out the first ever Ty and Matt Show Kool Kidz Cast.
Mm-hmm. Well, in that case, I'll go get him. Aiden! Oh, sorry. He's sitting right here. There you go.
Hi, guys.
Aiden, what's up, buddy?
Not much.
So, did you get that box we sent you?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead and open it while we explain what it is you're going to be doing.
Now, Aiden is going to be building a light bulb. Aren't you, Aiden?
Okay.
First thing we need you to do is cut that copper wire in half and strip the insulation off of each end.
Okay.
All right, it appears Aiden is a boy of few words. When you're done with that, though, punch a hole in the lid of the jar we sent you.
Oh, wait a second. Aiden, do you have the safety glasses?
Nope.
Did you forget to send the safety glasses?
Ooh, shoot. I think I may have. Aiden, if material starts flying, just make sure you turn your face and close your eyes.
I will.
Good boy. Now thread those wires through the lid and then attach the wires to the terminals on that 9-volt battery.
A 9-volt Duracell battery.
No free ads.
Okay, my bad.
Now that copper wire should heat up and you'll have yourself a light bulb. You're a little Thomas Edison.
Okay, connect the wires. Whoa!
What's going on, bud?
Fire!
Yeah, it is pretty fire. Ain't science a kick?
No! Everything is on fire! Dad!
Aiden? Aiden?
Ooh, we may have been disconnected from Aiden.
I'm sure everything is fine.
Oh, yeah. He's got to be, what, like 8? I'm sure he's well equipped to handle things like this.
Totally. Also, probably a good time to bring this up. Aiden did sign a waiver releasing us from all liability.
Oh, wait a second. The phone is ringing. Hello?
What the hell is wrong with you guys?
Okay, hold on. Do you mind if I ask who this is?
It's Aiden's dad. You almost burned our house down with that stupid experiment you sent my son.
Aiden. Aiden.
You were just on the phone with him.
Oh, Aiden.
Yeah, okay, Aiden. It's okay, just before we get started here, you know he signed the waiver, right?
What waiver?
Oof. Yikes, Pops. I think that's a conversation you need to have with Aiden.
Well, boys and girls, we hope you enjoyed the first ever Ty and Matt show, Kool Kidz Cast.
Now make sure to go back and listen to all of our old episodes. I'm sure your parents won't mind. Shit, fucking fuck, cunt, goddamn it, motherfucker, not again!